Good evening. My name is Jessica Bland. I teach second grade at Bailey Elementary, and we're to do an interesting fact. My interesting fact is that I tell my students I'm a real life princess. I am the youngest and only girl of 6 kids, so truly, I'm a princess.
My name is Michael Morris, and I am the physical education teacher at Baskerville Elementary. And I don't have a fact, but I sure hope there's some money in that bag over there.
My name is Cindy Beerhall. I work at Bienvenue Elementary, and I work with low incidence children. And my fun fact is I've lived in the Middle East, and I've been on a safari in Kenya.
Good evening, my name is Tina Brown Moore. I teach 4th and 5th grade at Cedar Grove Elementary, and my interest in fact is I've been at the same school for 21 years.
Good evening, my name is Melinda Bird. I teach kindergarten at Cooper's Elementary, and my interesting fact is that I bring my flock wherever I go. I have Connor, Samuel, Sophie, Stephanie, and Daphne.
Hi, I'm Lee Hucks. I teach EC at Inglewood Elementary School. My fun fact is I spend the summers at Nags Head, and in my younger and thinner years, I used to surf.
Good evening, my name is Jasmine Smith, and I have the absolute honor and privilege to serve as a kindergarten teacher at Jeremy Elementary School. And teaching is definitely one of my passions, but a second passion that I have is dance. So my interesting fact is that this summer, actually in August, I'll be opening up a dance studio.
Hey, my name is Margaret Driver. I teach special education at Hubbard Elementary, and a fun fact is that I like to do yoga.
Good evening, I'm Nebadine Bennett County. I teach at D.S. Johnson Elementary School. The fun fact about me is that I love to play. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Heather Griffin, and I teach a 1-2 combination grade at Middlesex Elementary. And a fun fact about me is that I'm a proud baseball mom.
Good evening, I'm Samantha Woodard. I teach 5th grade math and science at Nashville Elementary. I always tell my students, be yourself. If you can be Batman, then always be Batman.
Hello everyone, my name is Aretha Battle, and I am a kindergarten teacher at Red Oak Elementary School, and a fun fact about me is that I love to dance, especially with my kindergarten babies.
Good evening, my name is Cynthia Richardson-Jones. I'm a 5th grade science teacher at Spring Hope Elementary School. And I tell my children that life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Hi, I'm Wendy Henson. I'm the AIG facilitator at Swift Creek Elementary School. And I've really struggled with this fun fact, because I don't know that I'm that fun of a person, but my husband suggested for me to tell you that we're going to go to Waco, Texas next week for spring break to meet Joanna Gaines. She just doesn't know that yet.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Janice Gibbs, and I am the kindergarten teacher at Williford.
And the fun fact about me is that I love to laugh. I'm better known as Giggler or Smiley. And if you tell me something real funny, I might fall to the floor and laugh. Or sometimes the teachers tell me, I got something to tell you, but hold your mouth because they know I'm going to laugh out loud or fall to the floor.
My name is Chantal Renadette. I'm an EC resource teacher at Winstead Avenue. Fun fact about me is my family is originally from Canada, and despite what you may think, I never got used to the cold, which is why I moved south.
Good evening. I am Michelle Davis. I work at the Great Edward Middle School, and I am the 7th grade social studies, ELA, and world history teacher. This past October, I started pastoring, so I am the youngest and shortest pastor on my district. I also was able to run for our Yakima steering committee, and I scared one of my coworkers because she thought I was moving. And I was like, no, you are stuck with me for forever. But that's my interesting fact.
Hello everyone, my name is Shalonte Kendrick. I'm an EC teacher at Down Central Middle School. My fun fact is I have a 13-year-old and a 2-year-old, and my 2-year-old is a lot of fun, trust me.
Good afternoon, my name is Tamika Evans. I'm the EC teacher at Parker Middle School. And the interesting fact about me is that my colleagues call me Speedy because I roll all day with my crate.
Hi, I'm Diane Boyfors, and I'm an exceptional children's teacher for 20 years at Redwood Middle School. And when my husband gets my car fixed, after I'm done writing IEPs, I'll be cruising the streets in my 1964 Studebaker Bonnet.
Good evening, my name is Ronnie Bridges. I'm a CTE teacher at Rocky Mount Middle School. I guess you could say I'm a little bit country, a little bit rock and roll, but I am 100% a servant of the King of Kings, Jesus Christ. I just wanted somebody to know that.
My name is Tom Proctor. I teach 7th and 8th grade language arts at Southern Nash Middle School. My kids adore me. I walk down the hall and every day I get 30 or 40 big L's.
Good evening, my name is Tabitha Wilcox and I'm an Earth and Environmental Science teacher at City High School. My fun fact is that I'm a jack of all trades. I sell ambrosia sweet corn on the side of the road during the summertime. I'm a supervisor at the Rocky Mountain Event Center, and I coach travel volleyball.
Good evening, my name is John Wozniak. I teach science at Nash Central High School. And my fun fact is, my favorite part of the semester is whenever the students look at me and say, Mr. Woz, we have a question, but we know you're just going to ask us a question back. And this is my real hair.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jose Ruben Moreno. I'm an early college high school teacher, Spanish and Avid. And interesting fact is that my students believe I'm conducive to promoting moral well-being. And then the fun fact is that I'm the only teacher in the county that drives a Lamborghini, customized as a Ford Festiva 93.
Well, good evening. My name is Frank White. I'm an electrical trades instructor at Northern Nash High School, and I am proud to have taught the #1 electrical trade, construction trade student for Skills USA, the state of North Carolina this year. He just won. We're going to nationals.
Good evening. I'm Bessie Hester. I teach at Rocky Mount High School, home of the mighty Griffons. And my interesting fact, well, I'm the IB coordinator. I teach theory of knowledge and I teach English. And my interesting fact is that just about every student I have ever taught, including the parents of some of my students and some of my friends at central office, all call me Mama Hester. And that's why my license tag says Ma Hester.
Hi, my name is Mike Bartholomew. I teach agriculture education at Southern Nash High School. And my fun fact is I've been teaching with Nash-Rocky schools for 25 years, and I've never taken a sick day on a student day.
Good evening. My name is Sonia Wingate. I'm the EC teacher at Tar River Academy. I'm waiting for my standing ovation.
Good evening, I'm Monique Hargrove-Jones, principal at Fairview Elementary School. My interesting fact is that this is not my first career choice. According to my All About Me book in kindergarten, I was supposed to be a police officer.
We were told to be quick. I'm Timothy Mudd, principal at Red Oak Middle School, and my fun fact, I have evidence to prove it in the stands here, is that I started the sock trend in Nash-Rocky Mount Public Schools.
Good evening. My name is Brian Hopkins, and I'm the principal of the Northern Nash High School. One interesting fun fact, if you see this teacher, he's probably the 8th teacher right here, Mr. Marino. I was sitting in his class 24 years ago in the Spanish class. So this is a special night for both of us.
Good evening, I am Jennifer Lewis, the assistant principal at Winston Avenue Elementary School. And I reached far back for my fun fact. I know you look at me and think, athlete. Well, I am a state championship at the Northern Nash High School, and it was a 4A. I was a starting first baseman.
Good evening, my name is Tisha Dixon. I'm an assistant principal at Parker Middle School. My fun fact, well, I just taught myself how to do crochet when I had downtime. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Terry Hopkins. I'm an assistant principal at Southern Nash High School. My fun fact is this year I have more hair than Mr. Scott.
Good evening, my name is Lindsay Now. I'm a kindergarten teacher at Winston Avenue Elementary. My fun fact is I've traveled to over 50 countries. I want to do some more, so if I change my salary to how many times I tie shoes a day, then I'll be there.
Good evening, I'm Shanika Scott, and I'm an EC teacher at Edwards Middle School. Interesting fact about me, there is also another one of me. I am not in between.
Good evening, I'm Cameron Avery. I'm a physical education teacher at Northern Nash High School. The fun fact about me is actually Mr. Cockrell was my principal in middle school, and now first year teacher, now I get to be back here with him in Nash Community. That was my fun fact.
And there you have it, our 2019-2020 Educators of the Year. Let's stand and give them a round of applause as each and every one of them is a winner. They're all winners. So to our educators, just wave, give them a wave, and come on back to your seats. Come on back to your seats, wave in the crowd, wave in the crowd.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Mark Cockrell, Chief Academic Officer. I was going to share that fun fact with you, but I can tell you, and I guess time changes. It seems like it was about 3 years ago. He was in middle school, and I remember he was a guard on the football team, about that tall. You know, as a 7th grader, and then grows up to be a quarterback at Fike, and I'm so glad he's with us in Nash-Rocky Mount. So you stay in this business a long enough, everything comes full circle. So that is a highlight. I do have the pleasure of announcing this year's Assistant Principal of the Year, but before we get to the winner, I would like to ask anyone who has served as an Assistant Principal of the Year in any district to please stand. Any Assistant Principals of the Year? Thank you. Now let's meet our 3 impressive finalists for our Assistant Principal of the Year honor and explain how they were selected. Finalists, please come forward when your name is called. Congratulations. Our Elementary Assistant Principal of the Year is Miss Jennifer Lewis from Winstead Avenue Elementary School. Congratulations. Our Middle School Assistant Principal of the Year is Miss Tisha Dixon from Parker Middle School. Congratulations. Our High School Assistant Principal of the Year is Mr. Terry Hopkins from Southern Nash High School. Mr. Milner Williams, would you please come forward at this time?
Hey. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Williams. I am the Nash-Rocky Mount PARPA, which is Principals Assistant Principals Association President. And I would like to present some awards to these individuals. We're the crew that selects them. That's why we're recognizing them. We have a stringent vetting. Mr. Tillery and I were just talking that we're going to have to get the district to step their game up, because right now the vetting process for APs is much, much tougher than anyone else. But that's because we're in charge of it. Thank you.
All the finalists were selected by PAPA, had at least 2 years of administrative experience and good standing with the Rocky Mount Principal Assistant Principals, nominated by a principal or assistant principal in good standing, completed the interview process, and the nominee with the highest score is determined by the selection committee will be named. So now you're sure you're ready and eager for the 2019-20 Assistant Principal of the Year. Wow. I feel like I'm on Academy Awards. And the Academy Award winner goes to, I always want to say that. Congratulations, Miss Jennifer Lewis.
Good evening. My name is Brian Miller, Chief of Staff, and it is an honor to announce this year's Principal of the Year winner. Before I get to the announcement, I would like for anyone who has served as a Principal of the Year in this district to please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. We have 3 outstanding finalists from the elementary, middle school, and high school levels for our Principal of the Year honor. Will our finalists please come forward when I call your name? Our elementary school Principal of the Year is Ms. Monique Hardgrove Jones, Principal of Fairview Elementary. Our middle school Principal of the Year is Timothy Mudd, Principal of Red Oak Middle School. And our high school Principal of the Year is Brian Hopkins of Northern Nash High School. Excuse me, it's the Northern Nash High School. I'm sorry about that. I apologize, sir. Principal of the Year candidates were nominated by their peers. The principal who had the greatest number of nominations received an interview by a selection committee, and finalists for elementary, middle, and high school were selected. The nominee who received the highest score during the entire selection process will represent Nash-Rocky Mount Public Schools as our 2019-2020 Principal of the Year. Now that you know what the selection process is, it's time to announce the winner. And the winner this year is, or as Dr. Cockrell said, the Academy Award goes to Miss Monique Hardgrove Jones.
Good evening. I'm Sheila Wallace, Interim Chief Finance Officer. I have the amazing opportunity tonight to announce our First Year Teacher of the Year Award. But before I do, I would like all that have been First Year Teachers of the Year before to please stand and remain standing. If you have served, remain standing. If you have served as a first-year teacher of the year in any other district, would you please stand? Thank you. Now on to the announcement of our finalists. I would like for our 3 amazing finalists to please come forward when I call your name. Elementary First Year Teacher of the Year, Lindsay Knoll of Winstead Avenue Elementary School. Middle School First Year Teacher of the Year, Shanika Scott, Edwards Middle School. High School First Year Teacher of the Year, Cameron Avery, Northern Nash High School. Our 3 honorees work hard to be selected as a finalist for our District First Year Teacher of the Year title, as each one had to meet the following selection criteria. They were nominated by the school principal, started his or her teaching on or after July 1, and must have taught for at least 6 months with Nash-Rocky Mount. Has performed outstandingly based on Nash-Rocky Mount public school standards during the initial year of teaching. Has served as a role model for other beginning teachers. It's now time to announce our First Year Teacher of the Year. Our 2019-20 Nash-Rocky Mount First Teacher of the Year, I'll get it in a minute, goes to Lindsay Knoll. Congratulations. Ms. Knoll, do you have any remarks? Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Leandis Farrer Jr., and I'm the Assistant Superintendent of Student Placement and Intervention. We have one more title to give out, and that is the 2019-2020 Nash-Rocky Mount Public Schools Teacher of the Year. I am pleased to be able to introduce our finalists to you. But before I do so, I'd like to honor any educators in the room who have been Teacher of the Year. If you have served as Teacher of the Year in any district, will you please stand at this time? We have 3 phenomenal finalists for our Teacher of the Year honor who represent the elementary, middle, and high school levels. The finalists completed portfolios and went through an interview process. When I call your name, please come forward and stand here at the front. Our elementary school Teacher of the Year for Bailey is Jessica Bland. Our middle school Teacher of the Year from Southern Nash Middle, Thomas Proctor. Our high school Teacher of the Year from Rocky Mount High School is Bessie Hester. Congratulations. Join me in another round of applause for our 3 finalists. Keith Merrick, Market President of Wells Fargo, is unable to join us this evening, but has 3 beautiful crystal apples for our finalists that Dr. Jeffries will present to them that are called the Ben Craig Award. Wells Fargo is also giving each finalist $1,000 to use for classroom supplies. Let's give Wells Fargo a round of applause for their support of our teachers. Finalists, please remain here at the front as Dr. Jeffrey makes his way to the podium to announce the 2019-2020 Teacher of the Year.
Good evening, everyone. Before we make this powerful announcement, I want to thank all of our nominees this evening and all of our guests. Give them a round of applause. I want to extend a sincere thank you to our Board of Education for their leadership and support, and more importantly, all of our sponsors. Thank you so much for investing in the folks who invest so much in our most precious asset, our children. We so appreciate your investment and helping us to show a token of appreciation. It cannot happen without you. Thank you to Rose Hill and their management team. They did a phenomenal job. Let's celebrate them. And on the drive out here, it's impossible not to take in the beauty. It's breathtaking, isn't it? The nature, the picturesque scene, and it's pollen season. And with that being said, it reminds me of a story. The work of those busy bees that help with pollination, that ensure all of this beauty is possible, is easy to miss. You all, as educators, have a very similar role. You've heard testimony tonight of folks who benefited from pollinization at its truest sense. The principal of the Northern Nash High School and a new first-year Teacher of the Year who benefited from Dr. Cockrell's tutelage and pollinization. It is a beautiful, beautiful thing. The beauty and the tragedy of public education, education in general, is that we sometimes don't get to see the promise of our investment. But you know that you have a powerful, powerful impact. And when you get a chance to see the fruits of your labor, it's beyond humbling. There's an element of divinity in it. I received a call this year from a former coach in high school. I hadn't spoken to this gentleman in over 30 years. And when I picked up the call, I was 16 all over again. He said, "Shelton Jeffries." And I have to tell you all, that usually followed some kind of chastising moment. And my knees buckled a little bit. It was my coach, Damon Moyer. And I was hearkened back to all of the times that he and all of those educators and coaches that had their hands on me would sit me down during a moment of challenge and say, "Shelton, it's about responsibility." And I have to be brutally honest. Sometimes I miss that message. But as an educator and someone who's been blessed to pollinate the leaders of tomorrow, I finally get it. But at that time, the conversation usually closed with, "Son, you don't get it now, but you will." He said, "Shelton Jeffries." I said, "Coach Moyer." He said, "I want you to know that it's been more than 30 years, but I have followed you from the time that you left Dwight Morrow High School. He went on to share my professional journey. He knew the location, he knew the names of the school, he knew the positions. By this time, I'm streaming tears. I couldn't articulate his impact in my life. All I could say was thank you. And I want to extend for all of the students that may not have had that opportunity, thank you for all that you've done and will continue to do in impacting the lives of others. He closed that conversation by saying, Shelton, I told you you'd get it one day. Responsibility can't be assigned to you. It can't be appointed to you. It's something that you make a conscious decision to pick up and you protect it fervently. You've all picking up the mantle of responsibility for our region. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do. And I just thought of another story that I'm going to be responsible and not share with you right now because we have a very important announcement. The Nash-Rocky Mount Teacher of the Year for 2019-2020 is Jessica Bland.
Let's give all of our 4 finalists a round of applause. We are about to recognize our sponsors. Jessica, congratulations. You will not stand up here alone. So our Assistant Principal of the Year, our Principal of the Year, First Year Teacher of the Year, please come forward. This is the fun part. This is where everyone just gives you presents. So come forward, please. I'm going to now recognize all the sponsors that are in the room and let you know what they shared with not only the winners, but also those 38 honorees that were along that wall. Come up, all 4 of my finalists. And we're going to start with Board Member Bill Sharp, William Bill Sharp. Mr. Sharp, he made a special donation just as a community member to give every winner $50 apiece. So let's give them a round of applause. He is the only person that is not representing a company or organization, the only one. In the middle, sir. Did you give all 4 of them their gifts? He's grabbing all his presents. Make sure you're specific because their chat's got those names on. Thank you to our board member, William Bill Sharp. Now I'm going to call forward Alexis Green. Miss Green, she is representing Zaxby's, and she has Zaxby for a year for all 4 of the winners. For all of 38 honorees, in your bag, you have a free sandwich meal. And for every person in this room, Zaxby has a coupon for you at the very back of the building. And let me tell you what else they did. They treated the Teacher of the Year committee to lunch today. Can we give Zaxby's a round of applause? Thank you, Ms. Green. Next, we have Jerry Carmichael and Marty Neely. They are representing Pfizer. Guess what they have, winners? iPads. Mr. Neely said, that's an apple of a different kind. Thank you, Pfizer. They support us every year. We really appreciate all you do for us. Thank you. I'm going to call our board vice chair, Miss Ann Edge, forward. She is stepping in for our partner today, Theriton and Smith attorneys. They are our school board attorneys. They cannot be here tonight, so Miss Edge is giving out the presents on their behalf. They are giving every finalist $50 apiece. Special thank you to Rod Malone, our school board attorney from Theriton and Smith. Thank you, Ms. Edge, for representing Theriton and Smith. Now I would like for Dorothy Hinton and Tanisha Cameron Cole, please come forward. They are representing communities in schools. They have a $50 gift card to a local restaurant for every winner. Did you do this? Yes. And they're giving every winner a Communities in Schools t-shirt. If I can get Roger White and Emily Radford, please come forward. They are representing All Star Sports Products. And Mr. Roger White gave all 38 honorees this wonderful 13-ounce koozie. So you all have those in your bag, gave it to all 38 honorees. Now we have a gift from Farm Bureau board member Chris Bissett. He's coming forward to represent Farm Bureau. We had Miss Tanja Philbeck of the Nashville location. She's giving every winner a $50 Visa gift card. Thank you. Now, this is a new sponsor this year, Bailey's Jewelry. So thank you so much. We sent her a letter and asked for a donation, and she answered the call. So Ms. Kim Polinsky, representing Bailey Jewelry, has a jewelry gift item for every winner. Thank you, Ms. Kim. I'm going to call Mr. John Milner Williams forward. He is representing NC Papa. He, of course, gave the assistant principal finalists a gift, but he also wanted to give a gift for every winner this year, so that's new for him this year, and we certainly thank him for honoring our winners. He is representing NC Papa. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay, additionally, Ribeyes, they're not with us tonight. They donated $10 gift certificates to all 38 honorees. $10 gift certificates in your bag. Also, Lamar, they will have a billboard for the Teacher of the Year and Principal of the Year. Let's give Lamar a round of applause. And then lastly, Nash-Rocky Mount Public Schools. We are giving all 38 honorees a framed photo, of course, for this event. Every winner, all 38, will get a monetary gift in your April paycheck. That's a round of applause. All 38 received plaques. And then, of course, the 4 final winners also received flowers. Give Nash-Rocky Mount Public Schools, Dr. Jeffries, our board members, a round of applause. That concludes our sponsors for tonight. I would like for our finalists to please have a seat and our Teacher of the Year to please remain while Mr. Neil Nelson is making his way. Thank you, Mr. Hodges, for photography tonight. Wells Fargo, of course, it couldn't be with us for those crystal apples. Davenport Honda, we thank you. I went out there and saw that CRV and I got a little jealous. We would also like to thank the judge, Ann Mitchell. Is she with us tonight? Miss Mitchell. She, of course, read all 29 portfolios for our Teachers of the Year. The technology team, Tito Jones and Chris Stiff. Thank you so much for helping us today. And lastly, our Human Resources Department. This initiative is a joint effort between Human Resources Department and Communications. And so we certainly thank the Human Resources Department as well, Mr. Miller, your team, for all the work that they did to make this happen. Let's give all 38 winners another round of applause. Mr. Neal, I turn it over to you.
Thank you. I just want to say congratulations to all of you, all 38. I wish we had 38 cars to give out. I don't think our bankers would like that though, so we just have one, but congratulations to our winner. And you have a nice brand new 2019 Honda CRV outside with sunroof and all-wheel drive so you can get to school even on those snow days. So. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Mr. Hodges will take the Teacher of the Year now, and Dr. Jeffries, if you'll please step outside. All of our 38 honorees, I need you all to stand right now. All 38 honorees, all my 29 Teachers of the Year, all the Assistant Principals of the Year, which should be 3 at first year, 3 as well as Principal 3. I need all of you to stand. These are our 2019-2020 Outstanding Educators. One last round of applause. Please remain standing. I need for those 38 people that are standing, please follow Mr. Rita Lamb at this time for your group photo. I need your guests to remain seated while we give them some special announcements. We'll wait a moment while the 38 honorees clear the room, and I have special announcements for their guests. And Mr. Neal, if you'll go out with the Teacher of the Year, sir. Mr. Nelson. We certainly would like to thank you all for joining us tonight. Special thank you to our sponsors. You can see you made this evening very special. We certainly thank everyone, and we have some gifts for you in the center of the table. You got some little Hershey Kisses. Our theme this year was Transforming Lives. So everyone gets a butterfly cookie on your way out. And also Zaxby's, they have coupons for you. Make sure everyone in the room gets a cookie and a coupon. Miss Carrie Lucas, she's in the back of the room. She can make sure you get those. And your honorees that you came here with tonight, they got framed photos from Nash-Rocky Mount Public Schools. So make sure that your honoree takes their photo when they leave, when they get back. They'll be back in a moment so we can celebrate them one last time. And make sure I got everything covered. And this is going to conclude our Teacher and Principal of the Year banquet. Thank you so much for joining us, and have a good evening. Thank you.